Hey, so good morning everybody. It is Sunday, today's a rest day, and I just finished up week 4 of our marathon training. And before I get started, I do want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. If you're watching or sharing videos with your running buddies, I greatly appreciate it. It really does help out, so thanks again. So the format for today is, I'm going to go through and just talk about the different workouts that were completed this week. And then I'll show you a little bit of the run footage of me doing the workouts, and I'll scroll the information as to how those different workouts turned out for me. The most interesting, of course, is usually the speed work, because there's a little bit more there to look at other than the recovery runs or even a long run for that matter. But still, I'll go through all of that information with you here shortly. And also, at the end of the video, I'm just going to take a second or two because I got a question about, what do I do if I, unexpectedly miss a workout? Do I try to make it up or just skip it and move on to the next? And I'll talk a little bit about that, and I'm going to show you how you can quickly and easily change or modify your workout plan. So in case that does happen to you and something comes up and you can't run that particular day and you need to move a workout, or sometimes what has happened to me in the past is, I've scheduled some 5K races or maybe a half marathon, something along those lines, and it doesn't really line up well with what the Garmin workout plan is wanting me to do. And so what I'll try to do is I'll shuffle the different workouts around a little bit that week to try to accommodate that. So for example, if I have a 5K race that I want to do and it's on a Saturday, which happens to be my long run day, that's not going to work out so well. I can't, it's just harder to go run and put forth your best effort on a 5K where you're really working hard, leaving it all out on the track, and then try to go and do a long run, for example. So, run a 5K and then later in the afternoon, maybe try to do, a 15, 16 mile run, something along those lines. It doesn't work out really well. So what you can do is to move the workouts around and still have it loaded to your Garmin, and that's the beauty of it. It's really easy to do, and I'll show you all of that here at the end of the video. So let's just get right to it, and thanks for joining me here today and spending a little bit of your Sunday. And let's go ahead and check out and see how the week's workouts turned out. I guess I need a little bit more coffee yet this morning. It's about 6 a.m., 6:20, something like that. So I'm not quite awake. So let's just get right to it. Now, before I go into the overview of the week's workouts, I thought it might be kind of fun for us just to check back on the different mileages that we completed for each of these different weeks, and I had to write it down, so bear with me as I kind of look at the paper, but I'll scroll across the screen too, because it is available in connect.garmin.com, which is a much easier place to find it if you're looking for your own mileage and you're using the system. So week 1 was 27.8 miles, so that's what we started out with. Then week 2, we ran 37.32 miles, and then week 3 was dropped back down again to 30.95 miles, and then week 4 we're back up to 42.32 miles. So to check out the week in review, I'm going to look away from the screen, so I apologize because I need to call it up on my computer, and I'm going to connect.garmin.com. So let's go ahead and scroll on over now that we're logged into Garmin Connect, and I'm all the way over to where it says training plans. And I'm going to click on that, and you're going to see that it's come right up with my training plan. Now it's already looking forward to week number 5, so I need to click back on week number 4. And let's see. So here we've got the first day. Started out on a Sunday with some yoga classes, and then intervals on Monday, and then Tuesday was a recovery run. Also followed with some cross training. And then Wednesday was fartlek, and then Thursday was rest day. Friday, we ran some intervals, and then, of course, Saturday was the long run. So let's take a closer look at each one of those. Today is Monday. It's the first run of the week, and we're starting right out doing some speed work. So I'm going to be running some intervals. The format is 15 minutes to warm up, and then I'm going to run 8 minutes, at a hard pace, with a 2-minute recovery. I'll repeat that 3 times, and then we'll cool down for 10 minutes afterwards. So the total workout will be just shy of an hour. All right, it is just about 7 a.m., a little bit after that, so I think it's time to get started.
Yeah, sunny days, no clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me 'cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make
Today's Tuesday. It's a recovery run today. I'm back in the Alpha Fly, so I'm going to have a little bit of fun just popping around the track. It's a pretty short recovery run. It's about 30 minutes, I think, 30 minutes with a 10-minute cool down, so 40 minutes in total for the workout. And I'm just going to get right into it.
And they say, yo, guess you got a 2 o'clock appointment for a champagne shop, oh yeah. I'm busy trying to take it higher, got no time for never, only spending cheddar, wish I could do this forever.
So today I'm down at the track to run some fartlek. It's kind of an unstructured speed day, and it just started to rain, so it'll be fun to run in the rain today. Oh well, I've got the Hoka Mach 5s on, which is why I'm down at the track rather than out on the trails. I usually, if I can, I like to do as much trail running as possible. And fartlek is a good speed work type of thing that you can do still on the trails pretty easily. And normally I just try to pick out a clear spot or a safe path where I can pick up the pace when I am trail running. But today I'm at the track because I'm wearing the Mach 5s, and they're not a great trail shoe. You can run on them on some trails as long as they're not too technical or don't have a lot of steep hills or anything along those lines. But I think they're best suited for road work, track work, of course. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I think the workout is 45 minutes, but I'll know that here in just a minute when I get it set up. In fact, I'm going to kind of work on that right now, and we'll hit do workout. So all I got to do now is hit the timer. But I think it's 45 minutes of workout, and I'll find different places to pick up the pace, but it's not going to be structured. Just going to have a little bit of fun with it. All right, let's get to it.
They all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on speed. Ocean view from the highest peak. I'm complete. Oh, I want this to stay. Please don't go away. Yeah, sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been...
So happy Friday, everybody. Today I'm back down at the high school track, and I'm going to be running some intervals. The format for today is pretty simple. I'm going to warm up for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to run hard for 10 minutes. I'll have 2 minutes to recover, and I'm going to repeat that 3 times, so I'll have 30 minutes of hard running. And I'm running in the Nike Pegasus 39s today, so it should be a fun test for them. I'll get an idea of what they're going to feel like just going at a slower pace with that warm-up, and then see how they do when I try to pick up the pace during the intervals. And then we'll have some additional warm-down time or cool-down time afterwards. So, all right, I'm going to get into it.
Sorry, don't call me 'cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me 'cause I'm gonna be on break.
So it is the weekend. It's Saturday. Today's my long run day, so I'm just getting ready to head out for that. It's going to be just about 2 hours and 15 minutes of running with a 10-minute cool down, so just shy of 2.5 hours. And looks like I might get rained on, but we'll see. All right, I'm going to get to it.
Here we invite only positivity to this party. Don't want no drama with any bad karma. Got a lot of that elevator logo. Just want to let it all.
Now, in order to complete these different workouts, I ran in 3 different shoes. Mostly it was the Alpha Fly, the original version, but I also put some miles in on the Hoka Mach 5 and the newly released Nike Pegasus 39. All right. Now, to answer the initial question, if something comes up unexpectedly and I can't do the workout, do I skip it and move on, or do I try to make it up? Well, whenever possible, I do try to make it up. And so this is one way I can show you how to move some things around on your calendar so that you can still upload the workouts to your watch and keep on track that way. If I'm injured, I still try to find a way to honor the intent of the workout that they're asking me to do. So if it's doing some interval work rather than running, because that might not be available to me, I might jump on a stationary bike if that's a suitable activity, and do some HIIT training that way, or might be on my mountain bike, or maybe go for a swim if that's available. So whenever possible, I try to stay on track the best that I can. with what the plan is asking me to do. But sometimes you do need to rearrange some things, and that is going to happen to me later on, and I'll talk about that probably as we get closer towards the marathon. But for today, I'm just going to show you how to switch some things around and how you can do that quickly and easily and still have the workout show up on your watch so it's available to you when you get ready to run. So I'm going to look away from the camera for a minute and look at my screen. So again, I know it's the third time I think I've done this in this video, but bear with me. And you're going to go to connect.garmin.com in order to make the change. And the quickest and easiest way I've found to do that is simply to scroll all the way over to the left-hand side of the screen until you get to your calendar and click on calendar. And let's see, there it is. And then now all you have to do is just identify of course, the week that you want to change. And for me, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to just look at next week. Now, next week, I have 4 days of scheduled for running. And say I want to move intervals, which is scheduled for the 29th. All I have to do is just click and hold on that workout and drag it over to the day that I want to move it to. And in this case, I'm just going to move it over to the 28th. And it's going to ask, do I want to shift the entire plan, or do I just want to move this workout? Well, I just want to move this workout for this purpose, for our purposes here. So I'm just going to click OK. And then boom. It's on the 28th. That's as easy as it gets, so you can't make it much simpler. So I think Garmin did a really good job with that. Now, the next time that my watch will sync with my smartphone or my computer, it'll make that change for me. And the workout will be available when I go to run it on the 28th. All right. Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time right here on Run Tall with Tim.
Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't wanna go home or I can't sleep. Weather's so nice, only got good vibes. Yeah, we here chillin' in paradise. Sunny days, no clouds in the sky.